Welcome to ThunderBeach TV.
How about that?
We're sitting against the fence. Now
Yeah.
this year they're going to allow you to bring chairs in, and we didn't bring them because we walked all the way over from the RV and left the
Not
motorcycle
walking
over
back.
there where it's safe. And yep, got pretty exciting things going on today and yes, last night, and we're going to talk about a little bit tonight. And Leonard Skinner's going to be coming on, but first they're going to have in about 45 minutes.
Candlebox.
Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes. Candlebox is coming on. I don't know if we have any Candlebox fans out there, but then Leonard Skinner comes on, and so that'd be pretty good. We're hoping. Last night we met up with Rod. He actually chased us down at Fred's. We got a whole bunch of great footage of the bikini contest, beauty pageant, all that kind of stuff.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Was it 15 of them? 13 of them?
13
girls. She got a couple good interviews with a few of them. Ended up being, we knew the band, the guy, the Buck Wild is the band that always plays at Hammerhead Fred's.
There's Western Customs. How you doing?
And they got, so he knew us, and then she went back there and was talking to the girls, and ended up being the photography. He's like, hey, I watch you guys all the time. So
he told the girls, he's better get out there and talk to those people.
So she only got about half the girls to come talk to us. And so we talked to Rod because some of these girls, not all of them, but some of them, it's part of that bikini team. Were they international
bikini team?
Yeah. They're the girls that's going to be at the Buffalo Chip. So I asked Rod, I said, do you pay them? And he's like, of course I do. I said, well, then okay, because then that way they're going to do what he tells them to do, which is what we ask him to do, and then he tells them, and it all works out for us and them. So that'll be pretty exciting. So we got a lot of great stuff. Looks like a hobo there.
I don't know. I'm trying. Oh, that's sitting up straight. I don't know.
We got it sitting on the ground here. We got the tripod up and trying to give you guys some good information tonight. So we got to meet up with Rod last night. Got some good information about the next two concerts that are coming up. Which will be Friday and Saturday, the last of the thing. And no announcement yet. We're not going to talk about that. I don't know when he's going to put them out. He may not put them out close to the end. They're not game changers. One of them might be. You might want to see this one band that's going to play on Friday. Saturday, no big deal. But they're going to have some great events on the last Saturday. He's going to have some special things that's going to come up. You might be able to get some great deals on some things, which is about all we can say about it. So that'll be pretty exciting. So we're here at ThunderBeach Bike Fest, Bike Week. I don't know what the heck they call this thing.
ThunderBeach Bike Rally. I don't know.
You have to look. You have to pull it up on your phone. So we're sitting here. Last night, like I said, we spent the whole evening over at Hammerhead Fred's. Get there early, listen to the band, and we did the beauty contest, and it was over by about, I don't know, 10 or 10:30. So we made it on back here to the RV. Didn't do much down here. The concert's here because we have condos right over here now. They all got to be ending early. Yeah, last night they all had to be done. Wednesday and Thursday night, they got to be over by 9, which is great if you're somebody that wants to.
Or has to work in the morning. You want to come to the concert and got to work in the morning.
And then the other nice thing is that there's a lot of the bars out here. Hammerhead Fred's got a band. You go down to Miss Newbie's, they got a band. Sharky's has got a band. There's a whole bunch of the bars around here. Tootsie's has got a band. I don't know what all the other ones are that have bands and stuff going on.
Well, so there's a Salty Goat. A lot of people like to go there.
We're going to try to get in there tomorrow. We're going to try to get in there early, have an early lunch over there. Got a lot of things to do because Saturday's our last big day. They got Pantera playing out here. We're not Pantera fans. A lot of people are really excited about it because they've got actually some people in the band now one was from Black Label. And if you watch Mexi Philly, he kind of went through all the names. We're not Pantera fans. And then also Drowning Pool is the other band. It's the opening band. Kind of like mosh pit bands. Not really into that. If you are, that's great. Come here, have a great time. Saturday will be a great time out here. So we won't really be spending the evening out here tomorrow. We spent a lot of time with Adam Amsoil today, talking rain. If we got I don't think we even got a thimbleful. We might have got a drop from an eyedropper. We might have been able to put all the drops together and made one drop. There was really no rain here at all today. If it's sprinkled, by the time it's sprinkled on my seat, on my bike, by the time we got done talking to some subscribers, and a lot of people stopped and talked to us. Adam's got a little tent next to his. And so we were sitting under there. He's got chairs and stuff. So a lot of people stopped.
We were using his
establishment.
His tent for our VIP tent.
Yeah. So we weren't planning it, but we had a lot of people stop in. We've met probably here. This is another one of the big rallies. We probably met 50 plus, maybe close to 100 subscribers since we've been here. A guy just jumped off his motorcycle and his wife or girlfriend, whoever it was on the back, she's just laughing. He come running over, Bob and Dan, Bob and Dan. oh, I watch you guys all the time. I never miss a video. And it's just great. It's really gives us the pump up to give me the idea of why I do this. I like to cover the information, but here we're trying to do is give out good information, kind of help you guys out. If you come to a rally, if you don't come to a rally, maybe you can sit home and enjoy what you see.
When are you going to do your handlebar video? Greg wants to know.
I don't know. We got to get through this rally. So just as soon as this is over, we still got to do Daytona, the wrap up of Daytona.
We haven't done that.
We got a Leesburg now. I got to do a wrap up of Leesburg. And so now I got the handlebars we still need to do. And I got some other stuff I'm working on. If you guys have been watching for over a year or more, we did a video a few years ago on Lakeland Harley Davidson. The guy that owned it back in the 70s. He's got a museum. And now he's 90 years old.
Still rides a two-wheeler.
Mine's not as good as it used to be. Hopefully my mind is as good as his is. If I ever make it to 90, I probably won't make it that far. But if I did, I hope my mind is as sharp as his was. But he had a lot of, and this bike, once he started talking, he was good. Well, I got to cut all that out because I want to make his video as good as possible. We have an hour's worth of video. I'm down to, I've got 10 minutes done so far. And I probably have spent 2 hours or more, maybe close to 3 hours on this. So I want to make it perfect because this may be his last video. You know, who knows how long the guy will live. We probably
might make it to 100.
Might. And it's really great. All that. Hope you guys can hear us. They're checking their sound check up front there for Candlebox. I don't think they come on yet.
It's ThunderBeach Spring Motorcycle Rally.
Yep. And this one starts on Wednesday. And it's over on Sunday. We're leaving Sunday morning. We've got to get to Myrtle. We're planning on being in Myrtle on Monday late afternoon. So if we can get out of here early, we're going to try to see how far we can go. Hopefully we can get 300-400 miles in, maybe a little more if we can, but it's only about 600 miles from here to Myrtle.
Sure.
So we're going to stay at one campground for 2 days. If the weather's great, we're just going to hopefully leave the truck just hooked up, and we'll just pull the bike out and we'll do the bike ride and kind of get a heads up of what's going on before it all fires up. The Myrtle Beach is another one that's like 10 days long. So it's a pretty long rally. And we'll see how it all goes. We're probably hoping Steven, that lives there, he's been riding with a lot of groups there, and he's going to try to give us some good riding to do. So we might have some videos on riding for you guys to check out. I will be in Washington, D.C. Sunday with the Honor Flight. That's pretty neat. Charlie from
New Hampshire.
Yep. And
we got to meet him last year.
Yep. And so yeah, a lot of neat stuff going on. And you know, we got to talk to the monkey man. We got to talk to him in Leesburg for a long time. You know, he's not such a tough guy like he acts like on TV. But
well, I was trying. That's not very delayed.
So we talked to him for a long time, and we're gonna be doing some things together in Leesburg next year.
That'll be fun.
And well, we're definitely gonna catch up with him in Sturgis, but what's bad there is Mrs. Monkey can't get there as early because of all the stuff going on, and they're hoping they're going to have somebody that's going to help them put their kid in school so they both can stay all the way to the end. So we'll see how all that turns out. Hopefully it'll work out for them. But this year they're going to stay over there at Steel Pony, but we'll be at the Buffalo Chip. And I'm not worried about copyright. I just want to make sure you guys can hear us.
That's what I was saying. I can't hear the music.
Yeah. So hello guys watching. Text me on Monday when you get here. Richard Brooks. All right, taking my 90-year-old dad.
Oh, to the air show?
Oh, that'd be kind of neat.
Cool.
Yeah. And
both of
our parents are gone. She's actually today. Her mom's been gone over 20 years now.
No, it'll be 20 years in 2025. My dad's been gone.
We
were talking about one of our nephews. I said he was 5 months old when he came to my mom's funeral because he just graduated high school. I'm like, he's going to be 20 this year. That means he was born in 2004. So it's 23. So, okay, maybe not. Maybe he's only 19. He's 18. He'll be 19 in October.
So, yeah. So, it doesn't matter. You don't know who they are. My brother's sons, kids.
So, it's your brother's grandkids.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, that's all that excitement. So, we're here today. We've had perfect weather. It clouded up today. They showed this bad storm coming. You know, if you were watching Eli, Mexi Philly, he put a thing and said, oh, no, here it comes again. It wasn't nothing. It got dark and gloomy looking, but it never really, like I say, I don't think we could have even filled a teaspoon up with the water that came down. It was just, my seat didn't get wet. It got just spots all over it. No big deal. You got a face user on, says, hi, guys.
I was looking, I'm assuming it's Karen. No, it's Frank.
Hi, Bob and Dan, plus everybody else.
Keyboard writer.
Yep, he's on again, and he was on the other night.
Keyboard warrior, not writer.
Yep, still haven't put 200 miles on the bike. New Hampshire weather has been just sucking until this coming week. Yeah, it's, weather, you just can't predict the weather. See, you guys are probably having such still kind of mousy weather because you had such a, the winter was so mild
A
at the
mild
beginning.
winter, yeah.
So you're probably paying for that now. It's usually a lot of times like that when your winter's so cold where you'd be out riding if it's 50 degrees because you tired. I got to move my leg because it's falling asleep. I was holding the camera up. Oh, my leg's crossed. If the camera falls over real sudden, you're looking at the sky, we have to pick the camera back up. It's on the tripod and it's on the grass.
Yeah, we're sitting on the ground.
Yeah,
so that's why we look kind of weird.
That's why
I feel like I'm leaning, but I feel like I'm leaning the other way.
So Rod, we met up with Rod from the Buffalo Chip last night. He came into town. He's got a whiskey.
Harley Frank.
He's got a whiskey, but it's not publicized so much in Sturgis because he's got a lot of sponsorships with a lot of other liquor companies that are there. But here they set up
Jerry Sailor Jerry. I think that's one of his big promoters.
Yeah. So here they bring a trailer in tonight and all this stuff. And the guy told us, come on over. We'll give you all the liquor you can drink. Yeah, just what we need.
I had one drink last night. And I don't know if that's why I feel today or not.
I don't know. Could be. We're looking at
Lots
birds
of birds.
flying.
They're flying low.
Seagulls. They're coming in here to check out the concert. They're landing over here.
Oh, I thought he was going to come see.
He says, I'm going to land right next to you. Oh, I missed. Missed landing. You're just standing out there in the middle of the field. Yeah. Said, hey, what's going on in this place? Anybody going to feed us? Oop, I'm leaving, bud. He took off. Other one says, where the hell are you going?
I just landed.
All right.
Sip the chip. Yep, that's what it is, George.
Yep. And maybe we can get a free bottle out of them. And maybe we'll give it away. Sure, just when we're there.
Free riders on. How's the party? It's pretty cool. It's been going really good. Meeting a lot of you guys. So
it hasn't been quite as crowded as I was expecting. I mean, there's a lot of bikes here, but I mean, there's a lot of great places. Somebody was just telling us today that we were talking to that's what they like about this versus going to Daytona. Daytona, you're driving 20 miles just about to anything. If you're downtown, you want to go out to Cackleberry, and then you want to go to down to Ormond Beach and all this. You got a lot of riding to do. Here, everything's probably within, I don't know, 5 miles. But I mean, you're here, Frank Brown's Park, probably not even a mile down the road is the Harley dealer, and another quarter of a mile is the Indian dealer, and they got vendors going on down there. They got the Bikini Bike Wash. If you watched the video this morning, they didn't gig me on that, so you got to see some of the bikini. I didn't zoom in. Cool. Neil said it should have been when it said bike wash, you should have said a butt wash, because that's all you were seeing with the girls' butts. She filmed that. She's filming you some buddies, some heinies.
Whoops. June's on. How you doing, June?
And,
she's got chocolate labs. I know. I miss Charlie. Every time she posts a picture of her chocolate labs, I'm thinking, I miss my Charlie.
So crowd's starting to come in. It hasn't been so super crowded. First night they had what was it that? Oh, Buck Cherry was here. Really wasn't a lot of people here. If you look at the video, I kind of shoot the video to make it look like there's a ton of people here. There might have been a couple thousand. I don't know. There's a lot up front, but I mean, I don't know how many people this field holds if it was completely full. I don't know what the max is. So I don't know, but it's a pretty good sized field. We're still pretty far from the stage. We're actually closer to the entrance gate here because we're kind of sitting here. I don't know which way. We will in a minute. I'll get up and turn around and show what's going on.
It says more comments. Oh, there we go. Ellie Frank says, who's playing? So tonight, Tim Wilson just got Tim Watson.
If you know anybody about Tim Watson, when you go to Facebook, you see a little bit of him. He's actually Kid Rock's neighbor. So when you ever hear that song when Kid Rock says that the neighbor, what's it say in the song?
You have a neighbor who don't name drop. He's talking about him. Yeah,
but the whole time he was here, he's talking about Kid Rock. So didn't say nothing bad about him. But he's his neighbor. He hangs out with him.
He actually wrote a song, and it's called "When the Kid Moved Next Door."
Yeah, he's getting ready to record it, and because he said when he first came and met him, he met him way out in the woods, and this guy carries a 45 on him when he's out in the woods, and Kid Rock pulled up on a four wheeler, and he's like, "Hey, I'm your new neighbor." He's like, "Yeah," and he said, "What's your name?" He says, "Bob." He said, "Oh, okay, hi, Bob." And they swapped phone numbers, and the guy left, and he left. He said, that guy kind of looked like Kid Rock, but I don't know who he was. We got home, and about 30 minutes later, his phone's ringing, and it's Kid Rock, and he's like, "Hey, I looked you up. You played with just about everybody." He says, "We need to catch up," and he's like, "I don't know who you are." And he says, "Oh, I've got a band." And he says, "Really?" And so I don't know how long it took before he finally figured out it was Kid Rock that was his neighbor. So it was kind of interesting. We've actually talked to him before. He was here 2 years ago, I guess. He played over at the Boardwalk Casino. They had a band, which is the tribute band, a Cowboy, which is a tribute to Kid Rock. That guy knew him too. Not his neighbor though, but he knew him, and he came there and played a little bit with his band. And because I guess he sits in with Kid Rock off and on different places and stuff with him.
Well, actually, this Tim Watson was also in the regular stage last year. But and then after him it's going to be Candlebox, and then after Candlebox is Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner.
That's what we came to.
So yeah, I want to see Leonard Skinner. We're hoping Rod gets here. You need to.
I've got my hand on my phone.
No, we need to call him a little later and see, because he doesn't have a pass, so he's coming in the back gate probably.
Somewhere.
We want to come in. We want to meet Leonard Skinner.
Check that last video out. He said bikini wash. Facebook user is Chris, and he says, "Hey y'all, was there this year. Wish we were there this year, but we will be next year for Jeep Week. We switched weeks. Miss our bike week." Yep. I've seen a lot of just cars have those. You know how they Jeeps get ducks, and a lot of cars have all these ducks in them, and I'm like, I thought that was only for Jeeps. I don't know. So Michael Brown says, riding down to Thunder Beach tomorrow. Hopefully we'll run into you guys. If you have our number, if you don't, let me see.
The plan, the bug flying around here. Plan is, this is kind of rough plans. One is we're going to maybe do some demo rides in the morning. They open about 9:30. The ground doesn't really open until 10. I want to fly the drone sometime tomorrow morning. So I want to kind of do that too. We want to, so we're thinking about doing a couple demo rides. Might ride the anniversary. They got the anniversary CVO road glide here. And the one that's been out in a while, not the brand new ones. So might go ride that. And then she might ride a trike. And then we might do something on Indian. I don't know. Because here you're not escorted because this is the corporate puts this on. So they have a little trail that tells you to go, but you don't have to go that. You can go wherever you want, as long as you're back in a reasonable amount of time.
Hey, Joe.
You just say, I missed that sign.
Hey, Tony.
And so in Myrtle Beach, I was going to wait till Myrtle, but Myrtle has it's a really crappy course they take you on. So it's not a lot of fun. So we'll see. That's kind of the plan in the morning for that. So we start off here at Frank Brown Park, because that's where we're staying at. We start off here. I need to get my bike cleaned by Bug Slide. I should have had it done the other day when she was there, and I didn't do it. I went back last night, and only Larry was there, and then went back today, and only Larry was there, because the girl also is bartending here. So she's busy both ways. Have you seen her? She was on yesterday's video, too. Or this morning's, whatever it was.
Hey, Brad.
She was on there. This morning's, I guess, video.
If she probably makes more money bartending than she does with Bug Slide. So
well, she made, I don't know, $300 or something, she said yesterday. But I don't know what they make for tips here. So we'll see how it all goes. But I mean, this one here, the weather has been excellent. You know, we've been in the high 70s, maybe very little low 80s. If we got the 85s this week, it's been a miracle. So it's been really nice, great ride. And even sitting in traffic isn't bad because it's not that hot. And so it's really getting crowded now. We just drove down to the other lot. That's where they do all the bike shows now, across from Sharky's. And they were doing two. They had a sound competition going on, and they also had a bike thing going on. So we filmed a couple of the bikes. The sound you can't really hear, but I filmed all the people. There was a lot of people there. There was a couple hundred people watching the bike show. So got a little bit of that. And so we stood around there for a little while.
All right, Tim.
And then we went and
he's got a trike for me.
Went to Red Robin and ate. Well, I thought it was going to be a cheap dinner, but it still was $30, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I just got an appetizer. I thought I'd just get some boneless chicken wings as it was an appetizer. So I thought there'd be, I don't know, 4 or 5. You know, an appetizer isn't supposed to be a lot. But I mean, I don't know. There was probably a dozen in there.
Yeah.
I ate them all. And so, yeah, and then he said, I just want a plain hamburger, bun, and fries.
No cheese, none of them. Like, usually they have one like that, and it's like $11. I think it still costs you $15. Could have got the regular cheeseburger they had for $14.99. Yep. So we probably didn't save anything.
Hey, Steve.
The Red Robin must have had a lot of issues here because they had all these little papers on the desk saying, "Oh, we have new management now. If you have any trouble, please contact us." Da, 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 da. So they must have had a bad rap here. No. Yeah, I didn't even know it was there. We were kind of driving around. We ate McDonald's the other day. I didn't really want to do McDonald's. We had barbecue here. The barbecue sauce was like ketchup.
I told him I wanted the sweet one. He had 2 or 3 different kinds.
I wasn't.
I didn't know there was any on it when I ate my part.
No.
It was pretty thin when he poured it on. I saw that, but well, you'll have to send me a picture of it, Tim.
Yeah, because Emery HVAC got a new bike.
Yeah, I saw that. He
sent us pictures today. So it'd be kind of nice.
Traded his old one and got this one.
Yeah. So
jeez, that's art with the girl.
That's art with the girl. A really tall girl.
No, he's just a really short guy.
No, it'd be a tall girl. She got long legs.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "What? I want to see those long legs." Maybe we'll flip it around here in a minute. Right now, they're just barely coming through.
Yes, Bob has a CVO. It's a 2014 Ultra.
Well, it's a limited CBO.
Whatever.
And yeah, I bought it brand new. My only new Harley I've ever owned. She had one new Harley too. She had her 2014 Street Glide special. That was new. The rest of the bikes we've always had has been used bikes.
That's right. Hit the like button, Harley. Frank says. I know. I told you.
Bugs.
I tried to spray.
Well, I wasn't thinking we were going to sit on the grass.
Where'd you think we were going to sit?
In a chair. We're going to go over there in the VIP section.
Yeah, like they're going to
find Chase. Say, dude, we did get in the VIP section.
We're lucky we got the bands to get in.
Well, he already said he was going to give them to him, but I guess last time some of the vendors, which I don't know who they were, sold their wristbands instead of they had no intention of coming to the concert. So these things are like $200, and so they were selling them for $75 to $100 cash money. Well, he heard about it. It's like, screw you. I'm not going to give you. So this time he didn't give them out till last night. And so we weren't really interested in seeing, what was it last night? Rod Zombie and Jackal. I wouldn't mind listening to Jackal. But,
they said he was just as loud as he was last year.
And then I'm all right. I missed him. And so no big loss. And so, but tonight we did want to hear Leonard Skinner, even though we're going to hear Leonard Skinner. What we really wanted to do is we want Rod to take us back there and introduce us to Leonard Skinner. So then when we come to the Buffalo chip, it's like, hey guys, come on back.
Maybe we can get one of their numbers. I'll say, hey, I'll text you.
Yeah.
Text me when you get to the chip.
We'll be happy to buy you guys dinner or something. We can probably have them come over and do a meet and greet with
at our
Team
section.
Nation.
Yep. At our section.
So we thought we was going to get Kid Rock, but it doesn't look like. I know now Kid Rock is not coming.
Oh my gosh.
I thought maybe he'd come that last Saturday, but after I talked to Rod, it is not Kid Rock coming. Kid Rock is not, unless he just shows up out of the wind. He is not scheduled to play.
Maybe he'll just come and hang out and party.
He might do that. The party type of guy.
He is.
And but I don't know how public he would get. We might get to see him because we know Rod. And Rod would say, Rod, anybody coming in we ought to know? Every day. Hey, Rod, is anybody coming in we ought to know? Because last night he told me a whole bunch of stuff. I was really.
Well, it was funny because I'll call him and he'll say, hey, what's up? And I'm like, nothing. I said, how are you? And he's like, oh, not bad. He says, what you need? And I said, I was just calling to check in because he wants us to call all the time. And he's like, yeah, he says, I'm with a bunch of promoters. He says, can I call you back? And I'm like, sure. And then today when I called, I'm like, he's like, hey, how's it going? I said, pretty good. And he said, I said, well, are you at Frank Brown Park? Because I thought he'd be with his Sip the Chip stuff. He's like, no, I'm over here in Destin. He says, I'm signing autographs and stuff. And he just picks up the phone. You think he'd be busy.
So the only advantage, because Harley Frank was saying maybe he would do Panama City instead of Daytona. The only difference is Daytona is a lot longer. That's about the only advantage of Daytona. That
but
you have
if you
more
only come
time.
Down for a weekend anyway,
then yes, you're going to have better bands here because Chase has a connection with Progressive Insurance, and they're dumping a lot of money into this. And what happens is all the bars, like the Iron Horse. The Iron Horse could get it in the Broken Spoke. They could get a sponsorship, but they don't want to charge to get people in. That most of the bars in Daytona, they want it. It's the same thing with Sturgis. If it wasn't for the Buffalo chip, because Michael Ballard really doesn't charge. If you get there early enough, it's free, and then he's giving you a drink anyway, so you're really not paying anything for what you do. This band's kind of sucked this year. He's got Saliva.
He always has Saliva.
And Slaughter. He just announced today, and it's like Kurt Ford.
Colt.
Whatever. We've seen him, and that's what's really weird.
When he first was up and coming.
We probably seen him like 15 years ago at the chip, or at the Full Throttle. And it was like, that was the same time I met Tanya Tucker, which was the real.
Yeah, Buck Cherry showed up. You didn't think they'd show up? They were here.
Yeah, they were here. It was a weird concert. We didn't get to hear the whole concert because everything started so early because they got to be done by 9 o'clock during the week here because of the condos.
So they must have started at 6:30, and we got
the regular
here a little
band
after
started.
8.
The regular band probably started 6:30, 7:30. Well, we got here a little bit after 8, and
they were
already playing something be crazy. I was gonna buy her a shirt, and she didn't want it. $30, and we didn't get her song shirt to say "Crazy Bee" on it.
I used to like to dance to that song.
That was her song.
One of them.
In high school.
High school.
Thought it was high school that you knew that from. I don't know. When did
quick.
You ever dance to it then?
I don't know. When we DJ'd and stuff.
So Tony's on. Y'all like me. I love bike.
Blue.
Oh, I like blue, but just bought a silver and red bike. My choice was when I was looking for when I got a CVO. My ultimate dream was either I wanted the Harley colors, the orange, or I wanted a blue bike. My very first Harley was green, like a dark
Like a
forest
hunter
green,
green.
and then I got a blue one, a dark blue one, and then I got this one. And then she had her first bike was kind
Light
of a
blue.
two-tone blue.
Powder
If
blue.
you ever see it, there's a lot of them that they made that color was pretty popular. It's kind of it was a neat looking bike.
It was like a little bit lighter than this
Yeah,
color.
and it's two-tone. And then the next bike she got was her Fabio Low, which was black. Well,
Like a
navy blue, but it was you might as well say it was
midnight blue.
It was about as blue as this coat.
It was like a midnight blue. It had little speckles
And that's
in
why,
it.
isn't that why you said you thought you got hit?
Two reasons: that my bike was too dark, that it wasn't seen, and my pipes weren't loud enough, and I got hit.
Oh, so Tim's sending you a pic and a video on the way of a trike.
All right.
Whoop.
Oh,
Ooh,
now you
lost
did
everybody.
it. Oh.
Still there. All right, pick on the way. They missed Leesburg.
Yeah, Leesburg was good. There's Monica. She's on that. She's from Australia. Looking forward to Sturgis. She's coming back to Sturgis again.
Is there camping nearby? Not much.
Here?
There's. Are you going to bring a trailer? Where we used to always stay. What was nice here was there's a campground. It's called Raccoon.
River Raccoon.
Yeah, River Raccoon. You can book 6 months.
River.
As soon as they have the fall rally, you can book for next year for the spring. And what they do is if you book a week or you book 5 days, they give you the weekend free. And if you book 7 days, you get Monday free. So we would get here on Friday, I guess, and we left on Monday the next week. So we were here plenty of time. And it wasn't a bad price back, last year.
The first time was like $400 and something.
Yeah, last time was $7 something. It was full hookups. They got 2 swimming pools. It's right down the road here. It's really close.
And you go out the back gate and you're right there on the beach.
Yep.
Well, beach
and so we like that campground. There's a few other little places here you can go.
There's a Pine Lodge, Pine Woods. That's right on the other side of the Harley dealership.
Well, the Indian dealer almost.
Well, the Indian dealer. But
we called, and they never called us back.
There's 2 state campgrounds there, St. Andrew, and that's down almost where the bridge is that goes over into Panama City. And then the one we stayed at, which we thought was 30 miles away, is only 10 miles. Is called Sandy Pines.
That wasn't bad. That was actually very reasonable. It was only like, I don't know,
like
$20.
$16 a night or
yeah,
$16,
it wasn't
$12,
very much. And
some weird amount.
They must have had full hookups. They don't remember dumping. So they must have had full hookups. And maybe it was only 30 amp. I don't remember. But it's a small campground. It's only got like, I don't know, 10 or 12 spots. But what you do is you pay online and they send you the code for the gate and then the thing for you park your RV. There's nobody there. There's rangers at the beginning.
No camping. He's trying to
He was supposed to come in.
He was going to go to that Raccoon River.
Yeah, he said he was going to stop by. And if he came out, we were going to take him over to Raccoon River because he was supposed to have it there and they backed out at the last minute. So we were going to go over there because we stayed there for 2 or 3 years. We stayed there and did some videos on them for them. And thought maybe if we gave them a good recommendation and referral, maybe they would consider it. But we have never heard from him yet, so I don't think he's coming.
I don't know. Yeah.
If he comes tomorrow, it'll be way too hectic on Saturday. So don't know. So yes, it would be great if there was something like that. Now Chase, the guy that puts this on, he's been looking for some ground to have something just dry camping. But it's like any other beach town. Ground here is very expensive.
Well, Galveston has that. There's a couple empty lots right there where everything's at, and just big old empty lots, and people just bring their trailers in. I don't know what they charge.
I imagine they're charging them something a day for that.
But but there's nothing like that down here.
Yeah. And so I don't know. So other than that, I don't know. I don't know the rules down here. We see trailers sitting around, but I don't know. Like in Leesburg, if you can find somebody in Leesburg, you can put a trailer in their front yard. Leesburg don't care. And but each city, like Myrtle Beach, is crazy. They don't allow you to do anything like that on the weekends during Wake Week.
It'd be a nicer time of year to ride down and camp at Camp Easy if it were there.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't know. They've had a lot of heavy rain here for almost the last month.
We were in Daytona and Orlando. They were getting pelted up here. So yeah, it worked out good. And then they said Leesburg wasn't bad this year. They said Leesburg's usually really, really hot, and I don't know why. There's Ralph and his dog.
It says you got a new shower cap on.
It's another headband.
From
Maria's headband.
Marie.
You
want to say Maria? It's just Marie.
I don't know why I should say Marie. Are you sure it's not Maria's?
Because so you were doing that before, and somebody told you no, that's not what it is. It's just Marie. Marie with apostrophe S. Bandanas. That's what somebody,
because
Karen, I think, was telling you that.
Mindy's middle name is Marie. My friend Marie.
I don't know. I'm just telling you. I think we both were saying Maria.
I don't know.
And then I think it was Karen is the one that said, no, it's just Marie. Marie's apostrophe S bandana. So when I said it this morning on the video, almost sounded like I said banana.
I know. I thought that too.
I did. And I said bandana. It sounded like I said banana. You're selling bananas. I said, yeah, I'm selling bananas.
We have no bananas here. They're gonna.
They got Goat.
Yeah, that's
Goat from the old Full Throttle TV show. He does the announcing. We forgot. We seen him coming in today, I guess. We came over here and asked if you're ready. Are you ready to do some rocking?
Candlebox has been 30 years.
Yeah, it's Maria Bandana.
I said Maria.
Marie. But she's
M-A-R-I-E is Marie. M-A-R-I-A is Maria. I thought it was Maria's. I don't know. Because I would be much easier for me to say Marie because I know more Maries than Maria's. Maria.
I don't know.
We'll ask her. I'll stop by and ask her. I guess I don't ever call her by her name when we go in there and talk to her. So, don't know.
All right.
Walk around.
Yeah, we'll walk around before the band starts. Oh, if I could walk. Oh, my butt's sore. Let me turn the camera around so you don't have to see us trying to climb off the ground here. I want to go to settings. Camera. Hey, there we are. Let me switch it around. Back camera. Back. Close. See the grass. Look at that blue sky.
What's for Din Din? We had Red Robin.
Oh.
Good luck.
Oh.
Oh, do they sing that? I know that song.
What?
The song that's on now.
I don't think so.
Good thing you guys are watching this. We look like a bunch of, oh my goodness.
Old people.
Yes. Trying to get up off the ground. We're getting all the equipment together right now.
All right, so here we are. So we just ate at Red Robin. So I'll walk around, show you what's here. So it's still early. Most people's not going to come in until Leonard Skinner comes on. In this rock and roll band. So they got security here. Oh, look, somebody's bringing a baby. Nothing like a baby at a rally. And they got metal detectors to go through, searching purses and all that, all the typical stuff. And so it'll start getting, so they got a couple of bars here. There's a Coors Light bar. And got a lot of Johnny on the spots. They were pretty clean. We just went in them a while ago. So we're way back here at the back, so you can see where we're at. Turn around that way. You can see there's a stage. Candlebox says 30 years. I don't really know any Candlebox songs. I think I got a CD from them. Here's some cheap people sitting at the gate here. They back their truck up. There's a girl running. Run, Forrest. So walk over here. Listen to who talk. So they got a couple different food trucks here. They got the Price is Right food truck. And just a variety of food. Funnel cakes, chicken, sausage, burritos, black lemonade. I'm not sure what that is. Bourbon, chicken, barbecue, giant steak, burgers, which is just a hamburger. A hamburger mostly is a steak. Fried catfish dinner they got over here at the Wheel of Fortune. The Price is Right. So this one is, that's what cheese said. So that must be a cheese truck. What?
Price is Right.
Oh. So here for a half-pound burger is $15. For pulled pork is $15. Brisket is $20. Not bad for an event. I didn't look at the beer prices. They sell you cans of beer, not draft or anything. So people are steadily coming in, going to get their spot. We have a sniper perch. If you look up there, he has a rifle on up there in that yellow box. And we noticed it last year. They told us it was Kid Rock requested it, but he's here again this year. So beer here is $6 inside here. You can get 5 beers for $28, and it comes with a snazzy bucket you get to keep. Soda is $4. So not too bad. Went to a baseball game and won $15. You go over there to One-Eyed Jack's. What are they? $12 for a can of beer. Oh, they're already selling their Leonard Skinner shirts, so you can get Leonard Skinner. There's Leonard Skinner. That'd be a neat flag to have in the shop. $25, you can get a Leonard Skinner flag, 50 years. Need to get it to have him sign it. We have to see if Rod's going to get us in or not. If he gets us in, I'll buy one and we'll have him sign it. So people are piling in. And you should call Rod and see if he's going to come in the back way. Tell him we really wouldn't mind if he gets a chance to meet Leonard Skinner. We'd really like to meet him. So we'll go over here to, it's going to get really loud. So we're going to go over here to the chip, Buffalo Chip, the American whiskey. So by the time this band quits, it's going to be dark. So you're not going to be able to hear nothing. We'll go over here, take a look at their stuff. Their stuff. See what kind of stuff they got. And really loud. You're live! You're live! So this is the chips. They got all the Buffalo liquor and stuff they've all got down here. And, goody. Woo!
Official.
We're live, Woody.
Wow! Not that. Oh, no.
So, are you gonna go talk to Leonard Skinner?
Oh, I don't know that I'm privileged to do that.
Well, he's gonna come to you always talk to him at the chip. We just wanted to say hi. If you get to go, we'd like to say hi.
Yeah. You know, I don't. We're not.
Tomorrow night's not so good. Go back called Pantera. But this song I wrote about bands that I love when I was growing up called Aerosmith. We got Aerosmith fans in the house tonight. Me too.
He's not gonna go back there. He doesn't want to bother him before they do a concert. He said, I guess the last time when he talked to him at the chip must have been after the concert. So he talked on camera.
How you doing?
So that was Rod from the Buffalo Chip. He's out here partying like there's no tomorrow.
It's good to see you.
And so he's meeting up with a lot of people. Crazy stuff. Bulls on.
What are you doing?
I got a full throttle.
Oh, he has to give you one. Both over the one shoulder.
Put their coat on. All right, let's see what we got here. Bulls on. Tony. Tony couldn't make it because his son had surgery. Hope your son's doing good. You need to hit the hard lemonade stand.
I
Whoops.
had a drink last night.
Lots of toilets. Yep. Gotta go. Gotta go. Glad you're all here in DCB. Thanks for what you all do. Ron. Sniper Prison Tower. Yeah, just about. Your buddy Adam Sandoval there. No, Adam's already gone. He left. He's probably not even in Florida no more.
She's in Alabama. It's like
Yeah.
a stop that day was Alabama, I think.
Yeah, you would go deaf if you get sit too close. Definitely loud up front. No jack. No, they didn't have any jacking. There's shares in the VIP. Yeah, but I think that's what it said. Full access. Isn't that what he originally said we were supposed to get full access? Well, that's what those were. So I don't know.
Chairs then.
You have to go ask him. Go over there and ask Chris if we wanted to sit with Woody. Woody, we can't because we don't have the full access. Woody got the full access here because I knew he didn't have a ticket to get in, so I knew he was going to get in from the back or something. So he was hanging out with today. He went with those people that did the whiskey, and they went up to Dustin, and checked out with them. And I don't know. You go ask him, see if we can get in there. If not, come back here. It's just so loud up there. I don't want to get that loud. So we'll go over here. Here's the nut people. They're our neighbors at our campsite. They're right next to. Actually, they're in front of us. They got a big old motor home, but they make nuts. They got the hard, hot boiled ones, and then they've got regular ones. So I don't know if we can get a Leonard Skinner flag or not. If I get it autographed, it would be worth it. Even though they're not the original people anymore. So, yeah, so you can hear how loud it is and how far back we are. So I'm going to move on back here. There's like AC/DC people. Party, party, party. They got their Pantera shirt on. Tomorrow night's Pantera. You're a Pantera fan. There goes the food. Sandwiches. Looks like a grilled cheese on like Texas toast. Rock 94.5. I guess that must be the local rock station. They've been here. They've got 97. I don't know what night they're here because there's no hip hop music here. It's pretty much been pretty heavy rock and roll has been here this year. Let's see what else we got. Rob, is it going to rain? No, it rained a little bit today, but like I said, it only put spots on my seat. So by the time it quit raining, we walked back out there, it was already dry. So like I said, it didn't get my seat wet. We could have sat on it without even drying it off, but it was, like I say, it all evaporated before. What did I tell you? And they ain't gonna give you one? Well, that
I asked the other guy.
Oh, well, you should have asked Chris. Was he still standing there?
Yeah. And I said, everything's going good. I said, we're going to get here. And he said, you got to have a pass. And then I asked the other guy, I said, does this get you in? Because I thought somebody else showed their wristband.
No. No, you should have asked Chris. Should have said, no, Chris was standing there. Is Chase standing there now, too? Oh, I didn't know. Chase walked away when I was standing there. So Chris was the only one there. Well, you should just say, we'd like to sit with Rod.
Go in there? Is that where Rod went?
Yeah. So we can't sit in there if we don't have a way to get in. We can give him back after 9. Tell him we want to sit with Rod. We'll go back here a little farther where it's not quite so loud. You guys can still hear me. I hope you can. And let's see what else Ralph's got to say. Hasn't started yet. Has the rain or has the concert? Yes, concert started. Candlebox is playing. No rain. Yes, no rain going on right now. They're talking tomorrow is going to be, this is all going to blow over, and we're going to have sunny time tomorrow. They originally were saying we were going to get a very slim chance of rain tomorrow, but now that's been completely removed from the, but I mean, it's Florida, anything can happen. But no, the rain we had today wasn't even, I wouldn't even call it rain. Yes, we drove all the way from Arizona with the trailer to Daytona. Then we went to Orlando. Then we went to Port Charlotte. Then we came back up to Leesburg. Then we came here. Now we go to Myrtle Beach. Then we got to go up the coast to get our air conditioner and a furnace. Then we're going to go home. Oh, we got to stop by Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. They want us to, they really want us there this year in September. So we got to see how lucrative it is. We've also been offered to go to the OC rally. So Tam back over here, because when Tam came back, even though this is a big empty field, she couldn't find me. So this is Candlebox, which is up on stage now. At 8 or 8:30 is going to be Leonard Skinner. So we really came up here for Leonard Skinner. But we thought we'd do a live tonight because I don't have a video. I've downloaded it all, but I don't have a video to put up. Tam's still looking for me. Like, where did he go? Where did he go? I got a big old microphone holding up here, and she don't see me. So he's still looking. Hey, hello, wave to her, wave. Oh. And probably stand around there. He'll probably come back. Hold this and talk. I got to go to the bathroom.
Anyway, there's Stage Crazy Trailers. How you doing tonight? When's Milwaukee? I think it's like July 12th through the 16th. That's when Milwaukee is. Looks like a shortage of people. Well, there's a lot more people up front. But if we go up there, it's going to be really loud. Ever go to Space Coast, Harley? Yes. We went down there when we were here last time. Or, well, this last year. Celebrating Cinco de Mayo. I'll go up front, but it's going to be really, really, really loud. And you can see all the people. There's a girl. She's a Jello shot girl. I still don't see Chase. Oh, there's Goat. Goat's over there. That's Beard.
I remember who Candlebox is. Well, we're celebrating 30 years of our debut album this year.
Say hi, Goat.
And then I just turned 33. Candlebox tonight.
That's right. And who's after that? Yeah.
Anyway.
1993. Holy cow.
Is this song's right?
Yeah.
Anybody here like to take my
That's right. Uh-oh. So it's not quite so noisy now, so.
Well, this is the first song we released on that album 30 fucking years ago, some change.
It's the VIP section over here.
As I stand up on the great plain, see younger on audio, your lover's dream. So much for you, communication, so much real.
Yeah, food and everything. It's a great big area, so that's probably why it doesn't look quite as busy. There's Bob. Haha, now he's looking for me. Hello.
Yes, you should be.
They went to see, they said they don't think there's many people here, so I went up front while it was quiet, showed them all the people.
And it's like I say, most people are coming. Nobody comes for the pre-bands. You know, that's pretty normal. How far is town to the beach? I don't know what you mean by town. Where
we're at right now, it's probably less than a mile.
Well, it depends on it's not really Panama City. There's a Panama City, then there's a Panama City Beach. So Panama City Beach is its own little town. They got their own little, we're probably 3 miles from City Hall or police station or whatever it is there. Government buildings. But, you know, there's 2 Walmarts here. There's lots of stores, shopping. So, like, Walmart is actually pull out of here. Walmart is actually probably a mile, probably a half a mile from here. So let me turn this way so it sounds not so loud. So we're pretty close to everything. We're not like out in the middle of the sticks. So let's see what we got for comments here. Benjamin, think I should bank for, oh, must have been somebody else. There's Dave, Crazy Trailers on. Ralph, is your truck a diesel? Yes. What size motor? I got the 6.7. When we're pulling the trailer, we're right around 9 miles to the gallon. Without the trailer, we're about 17 miles to the gallon. Okay, so I've caught up on my comments. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we'll be able to get in and be with Rod, sit with him tonight. What?
I didn't see Rod anywhere in there. I showed them on there the VIP part too. I didn't see Rod anywhere.
I don't know. He could be sitting at the table not seeing him. I don't know. He's not in the liquor one, so it's starting to build up. It's already twice the crowd that was here for Buck Cherry. Last time we were here when they had, I don't know who was with Jackal last year, who opened up for them, or Jackal opened up for somebody. I don't remember who it was. It was about to this tent right here, the rock tent right there at the beginning. That's about how full it was. I don't know how many they're allowed to put in here, because I know last year one of the concerts.
Kid Rock, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was Kid Rock. So somewhere along the line, they can't fill this up. It's past their capacity. So I guess they just give room here in case, you know, we need to move people around, or you can come back here and eat your food and stuff. But there's no seats. You can pay extra for a bleacher. There's bleachers to the left. And then you can also get the VIP section. There we go. Some happy. Are we ready for Leonard Skinner? There we go. So ready to do some partying.
Yep.
I don't know if they knew us or not. Hey, look at her. She's all red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
She's all snazzy, cape and all. Pretty special there.
Spiffy.
Yep. Everybody getting wound up. Any pools or lake swimming? No. Well, here we're not.
You can go swim in the Gulf.
Now, we're not in a campground. We're here on the park's property, so they have some lake sufficient. Could be. Now, if you stay at Raccoon Resort or Raccoon River, they have 2 pools. We didn't get in any of them, but
there's Tomcat's on. He says hello, hello.
Yep, there's Tomcat. Hello, Tomcat. So we'll move back here a little farther. There's some girls back here. I ain't gonna zoom in on nobody. No tables to sit in. It'd be nice if they had some picnic tables or something. They sit back there. That girl, she got red top on and red flopper shoes. She almost looks like she got big feet like a clown. Think they kind of big? We'll just keep on her for a few minutes. You guys can see. Is her feet too big? That's my thought. You know, like it is. I say it like it is. That's what people like about me. That's what they say. So we won't stay on too much longer. I don't even know how many people we got on. We'll do a live tomorrow night too. I've got 45 on. That's not bad. Been on almost an hour, it looks like. 55 minutes. So there's a bathroom. Some more party people. There you go. There you go. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I got the microphone turned around the other way. You probably shouldn't wear those pants. What are you looking at?
I was looking at the thing. I guess my friend wants to know how he can. I guess I got to reply. Here's our number.
Ladies, where you at?
If you ever want to get a hold of us, you can always go to our website, bobandtams.com, and there's a way there you can message us, and it actually comes into our email.
Hey.
Now, what's your problem? She can't write. She's typing. She's not writing. People are slowly coming in. Like I say, Leonard Skinner's not going to come on for till 8:30, and right now it is. I can't see the clock. Oh, 7 o'clock. A little bit after. It looks like 9 after 7. So we still got an hour and a half before Leonard Skinner will come on. So if you're a Candlebox fan, that's who's on stage now. Candlebox. I got a CD somewhere from them. When we used to DJ high school stuff, they like Candlebox. But I mean, I don't know any of the songs.
We'll have to wait till their last
No, they
song.
did. They played one song. They said that their very first album, their number one hit, they played. But before, not this time when he was talking, but before. Everybody's over here at the beer tent. Let's go see what's going on at the beer tent while we're sitting here killing time. Get some twisted tea. That's a Miller Lite saying. You know, you don't see. I don't know if he's got any Anheuser-Busch products signs up. I haven't seen any, so I don't know. You know, I'm not going to get into a debate over it, but just FYI, because people always ask, what do you see at a rally? What do you see? We were in a bar the other day. Must have been, we were in Leesburg, and they said they actually sold more Bud Light, and they actually had to order more. They had sold out. So now if you look at the counter here, they're bringing Coors in, they're bringing in Twisted Tea, and they're bringing in, they don't even have Budweiser here. It's truly that blue beer from Canada. Miller Lite and Coors and Twisted Tea. That's the only things they're selling here. Oh, they got hard liquor too. You can get that here. People standing and getting ready to get them some liquored up. You're looking at
a freewheeler?
the trike. 3 wheels. Why? One of them?
A freewheeler. That's the one that kind of marine one.
Nah, that looks bigger than that.
I don't know. He told me, he sent me all the stuff on it. He lives in North Carolina. I have to ask him how much.
What, you selling it? Why don't you get rid of it? What year is it?
15. 2015, a 103 Harley motor. In my opinion, the best engine Harley ever made. Has 5,800 miles on it in nearly perfect condition. All stocked except for the 7,000 worth of chrome. Got a 2019 Road King Special and got the trike because of health reasons. Now he's lost weight and can ride the Road King again. So now he wants to get rid of the trike.
And where's he at? Don't know. Problem is, if we bring a trike along, we're not going to be able to bring along the golf cart.
I know.
They got to make a decision there. Or if we did bring the trike along, we would not be able to get you the refrigerator, the stove, or the microwave, or any. We'd be able to get in the front door and get in our bedroom, and that would be it. So I don't know. Don't know. I got some more questions. Let's see what we got here. Is that a place lit up at night? Is this place lit up at night? Is that what you're going to ask? Yes. See the lights up there on the poles? They've got big lights here that they'll light up at the end of the concert. There's on that generator. But yes, the property has all over. This is kind of city park. Yeah, it's a city park. See, those lights are on up there. They're just not facing this way. So yes, there's a couple lights over there you can see is on. So each one has its own control. There's 3 lights on over there. So yes, this property is lit. What time does the grounds close? I don't think they really have a ground closed. We're here.
We got in last night, probably close to 11, and it
Yeah.
was open. We got
Yeah.
no problem.
So there's still
It
people.
was a ghost town. There was nobody else around.
Yeah. Again, some of these vendors will work. They're supposed to quit working at 6, but they don't. They say there's some here. Ice cream. Ice cream. All right, we'll walk out. So we're gonna go out and show you the grounds while everybody's coming in.
$7.14. Are they already closed?
Could be. I don't know if there's a line to get in or not. So the line's starting to get long. Let's see how long it is, if it's worth going out or not. It ain't too long. Well, let's sneak out. Quiet so far. Good crowd. He's at the sheriff's. You don't need to get stamped. You got a bracelet.
I know, but I mean, I don't want to have to go through that line again.
Yeah, you do. You have to go through the metal detector. Make sure you didn't bring in anything. Parking lot's getting full. A lot of people out here. It's going to get crowded and crowdeder as we get closer to the 8:30 line. Here's people that didn't buy anything. They're standing out here in the cheap seats.
Yep.
Going to listen to some music. I mean, you can still hear it from out here. Just kind of dark out here. So this is the vendor park here. So now they're making you park all your bikes over here. They kind of did before, but they've opened this area up a lot more to put more bikes in here. So they go all the way back out there to the road and spin around all the way in, all back in here too. So we'll walk through here. She wants ice cream. Got 2 trike people here. V8 choppers and Challenger. Only one I know is kind of Boss Hoss. Other than that, I don't really know any of these other ones. Not saying anything good or bad about them. Kind of if you're putting a V8 engine in it, if it's a Chevy or whatever you're putting in, it's kind of that kind of speaks for itself. Most of them have automatic transmission from a car, similar to it. So, yeah, they might be open still. There's some vendors open. People are slowly coming in.
I figured
It's Friday night. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo.
Did you see the sparkly girl?
I guess. A second of it if they got it. Here's the Progressive girls. They all got their long sleeve shirts on now. They're cold. There you go. Check out Progressive. Get your insurance here. I'll give you up a higher view. Ice cream is closed.
The place is closed. Everybody else is open.
I don't know. You have to complain on. Look over here. This place sells pizza. Maybe they got something. I don't know. Rudy. What's Rudy got? Iced tea and pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. So they got free bands over here under that tent. That's where Jasmine Kane has been playing.
Cinco de Mayo, remember? They were going to give her a margarita machine.
Oh, yeah. We'll go see. Are you Jasmine Kane fans? It doesn't sound like her. Maybe it is. I guess it's her.
It's all I know.
McKinton was here. They might be coming on later. They're another big Florida band that does a lot of the rallies and stuff. People still working on bikes. There's Rick Rack, and it looks like the one tent down there is closed. I forget who they are. Zero's still open. No ice cream here. What's in the New Orleans wagon? They're all closed up too.
Yeah. Good time. Hey.
If you hang on for 90 seconds, they give you $100. What a deal, huh? So I got to talk because that's copyrighted music. And get on by here. There's a Zero tent. Lots of people selling clothing. We've got a lot of church groups here. A lot of leathers. This has got a big, very big variety. Got to hold the phone right straight here. Let's see what the comments are. Here, we'll stand over here by Henry. He's with the Shriners. All right, let's see what we got here for comments. Something, the pants need to be put away in mothballs. Big feet like Ronald McDonald. See, I thought that too. And I'm watching Christy. Tomcat, how about a cold Pepsi Blue Ribbon? I didn't say it. Is Budweiser doing the same thing Bud Light's doing? You're talking about their advertising. Well, Budweiser actually owns Bud Light. But no, I don't think any other Anheuser-Busch products. We're not going to get into the can thing. If the stupid YouTube girl or Instagram girl or whatever wouldn't have made a big thing about it on the internet, nobody would have ever known anything about it. They sent one can to her in her 6-pack or whatever, and she did the video on it. So if she wouldn't have done that, we have a lot of stuff too from Anheuser-Busch. I got a whole 24-pack of all the people that were in the National Football League a few years ago, which now they've changed those, but I have a whole case of that at home, never been opened. I've got stuff from St. Louis Cardinals. They make a lot of limited edition stuff. So I don't know. I don't think any of that stuff was ever supposed to be sold, but yeah, Labada's blue. I had that when we were in Canada. Good evening, guys. Rick Raines is on. Look great. Weather today was great. Any cops parking at the exits? No, we really, the two vehicles, I already told you, 2 cars that we've seen pulled over, that's what it was. Just 2 cars pulled over. We have not seen a motorcycle pulled over yet. Not saying that we're not everywhere. Cinco de Mayo, Drinko, yep. Steven's on. We'll be there Monday. No margaritas for the Cinco de Mayo. They got margaritas over there at, if you watch the video with Jasmine Kane, she had a margarita machine up there. Go for lemonade, Benjamin said. Cinco El Drunko. You know, actually, when we lived in California, actually Mexico doesn't really celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Nope.
It's an American thing, which is really funny. I would have never known that until we moved to California, which is pretty much full of Mexicans. So they would tell you, we don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. And it's like, because I did that too. We had some guys I work with that were Mexican. And I'm like, hey, are you guys going to go out for Cinco de Mayo? And they're like, what is that? And I'm like, it's your liberation. And they're like, no, it's not. Jasmine Kane is also on, Harley Frank says. Have you ever seen a famous people in the crowd? No, I don't think we've ever seen anybody really famous. But a lot of times you see people like that and you don't recognize them because they're not, they're snowballs yet. Great message. I saw Leonard Skinner in Niagara New York in September, just before my brain operation. Glad that all went great for you, Rick. Got your package. Oh, Steven got all your stuff. I still got a hard drive. It's showing up. It's coming on the 15th or something, they said. I used to be a brewer at Schlitz in the mid-90s when they messed up the recipe and just about went out of business. That's crazy.
What did my grandpa
malt
used
liquor.
to drink?
Stag?
No. Yeah, maybe it was.
Larry, my brother-in-law, used to drink Schlitz malt liquor. Schlitz. That's like Falstaff and all them old
Yeah.
beers. Falstaff, Stag.
Remember Ole? Olympia?
Yeah, that's when we were in high school. It was Ole. It was like water. We called it pea water because it wasn't, you couldn't really drink it. It was like drinking water. You can get your patches. Lots of places here that do patches and stuff. They've got something new here. If you're a smoker, they have nicotine toothpicks.
We should get some of those for Steven.
And but I mean, it would be, you could put something in your mouth then. You know, you kind of have it in there and it's a toothpick, and you know, it's probably not a bad idea, but I don't know. So get your purse. Anybody need a purse? Miss Prissy purses.
Chris's purses.
They got a dog on it. They got a beaver. Take it to Leslie at the Beaver Bar. A beaver purse. And a bulldog.
Lab.
I don't know. A Mexican lab. He look like a Mexican. There's the toothpick people here. Nicotine toothpicks. So how much are those things?
We got get all 6 flavors of our nicotine ones.
$10.
Or you so go ahead.
Can you buy them on the internet?
Yes, sir. You sure can.
Because actually, I think it's kind of a good idea.
Oh, absolutely,
Because
man.
I'm not a smoker, so it doesn't benefit me, but we might have people on who are like,
Absolutely, you do.
smoke.
Yeah.
What's your
Well, this
website?
would be our website, zippixtoothpicks.com. And we even have stuff for the non-smokers. We've got an energy blend as well.
Oh,
They've
okay.
got 15
So
milligrams.
how many's in a box?
So this is our dispenser for our samples here.
Yeah.
But we sell 20 packs, 100 packs. Our festival price right now is for 20 packs $2. For 100 packs $10.
And how often if somebody smokes, let's say a pack a day, cigarette, how many would they go through in a day?
If they were smoking a pack a day, probably 20. Probably, don't you think?
Yeah.
A full pack
Yeah,
of toothpicks.
you know, I see a lot of our customers. We've been doing this since the early '90s. You know, we have a lot of customers that will be 2-packers, and they're probably about 2 packs a day. They go through 200 to 300 toothpicks a month in some cases. Some cases more, some cases less. You know.
Now, do you have people that can actually quit by using them?
We've had a lot.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
started at my pharmacy to help patients stop smoking. You know, so yeah, we've got.
I've never seen them. I've gone by a
Yeah.
couple times, so I thought I.
Yeah,
I
cool.
would,
So what
It
kind
sounds
of
like a good idea.
what do you do with your
We
live
have-
stream
Oh,
stuff?
If you
We
want
have
to
a
taste
YouTube
one,
channel. We
we try
cover
more
motorcycle.
Oh, do you? Okay, yeah.
So we
Yes,
show
ma'am.
everybody all the stuff that goes on, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
we get a new product. We always like to
a
talk
bourbon
about
flavor.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
And when we walked by here, I thought
And a
it's
cinnamon
kind of
flavor.
to me, you at least got something in your mouth.
Yeah.
Versus a cigarette.
That's it. Yeah,
And versus, because it seems like everybody that uses those Viper things or whatever they are.
yeah. The vape, yeah.
That seems like they smoke more.
Well,
Yes,
something
ma'am.
about non-inhaling. Don't inhale it. You can get it another way, and the toothpick is that hand to mouth. That oral gratification is a big part of it.
Is it empty?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
man.
here you go.
That thing is just not the best.
Everybody. You gonna use one?
Well, I'm going to do the energy one. Oops,
Yeah,
that's
do the
fine.
cat. It's
Sure,
got
okay, this man,
vitamin
right,
B12.
it's clean, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
good flavor. My wife uses them.
She's gonna quit smoking.
Look at it's cinnamon. It's cinnamony.
It's got a 50-50 blend of cinnamon and spearmint. So
Okay.
it's a good flavor. Yes, ma'am.
It is very good.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for coming by.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Maybe we'll
If
get some.
somebody says Bob and Tam, I ordered this from Bob and Tam, you'll know.
Then
it
you'll
was
know
good.
which-
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm there.
Love to hear it. Thank y'all.
So that was kind of interesting. I don't know if any of you were interested in that or not, but I think it was kind of neat. Are you going to Hog Rock? No. Schlitz malt liquor was the bull. Nicotine gum. That's what Steven liked. Yeah, but wouldn't the toothpicks do better? You wouldn't have to be chewing all that junk. Are you a cigar guy? No. When I was in high school, I got to turn the phone up because you're looking at the ground. When I was in high school, I smoked a few cigars, but somebody doesn't like cigars, smoke, or anything. Her mom and dad used to smoke. Oh, we're caught up. Oh, no, I'm not caught up. 6 is on.
Six.
I think the toothpicks is a clever idea. I think it is too. Also, it's something that you can do it inside. You could do it during work. You wouldn't have to go outside and smoke. I remember the cinnamon toothpicks.
Yeah, that's what this tastes like.
Get me some. Stephen wants some. You really want us to pick you up some?
I can get some.
They had a special going on, which I don't remember what they said the special was. No, I thought he said 20. I don't think he said 200. I think he said 20. Because it's like, so you could end up using just.
This is where you come in and it's all sand. Isn't that nice?
It's never been like this before, so I don't know what happened here. If it was because of the rain, they put sand in here to kind of slow it up, but you drive through that with your bike and it comes to a quick halt pretty quick. So we're back over here. Here's Speeds, same place they've been for years and years and years. I always like Speeds because we can just kind of walk through like I'm an employee. We're like employees.
What are we doing? We're live.
Hey, what's up? What's up? We are putting on, we did a 475 cam on this 117, and we're also doing a Chromeworks 2-into-1. And then we're going to tune it in the morning. I'm just trying to get all the work done tonight so we can get it all prepped and ready to go for the morning.
How's the weekend going?
Very good, yeah. Last 2 days have been really good. Been really busy. We're actually full till Sunday.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Told you, what,
Yeah.
that video came out and that got you going again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all about us.
Got to get any plugs we can get for us. And Speed does really good work. We actually found a Facebook post that I did for them back in Laughlin 17 years ago that came up on, on Facebook. They always bring back something to your memories.
15 years ago, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So this came up and I sent it to them. Actually, two of them came up. One came up like 17 years ago. Another one was 15 years ago. And when I sent it to them, they're like, wow. And they were laughing when they seen it. I said, see, we've been following you guys for a long time.
I think it was even when his dad was still alive.
Yeah. So let's see. We got some more comments. Russell, any bourbon flavored toothpicks? No.
They did. Yes, they
Oh,
did.
did it?
Yes.
Yeah, they did have bourbon. Bob and Tam, I wish I was down there at that rally. Maybe next time. Looks like a good crowd and great weather. Yeah. So right now, this is supposed to be all closed. It's supposed to close at 6. Worked for Heineken before Coke. We call Budweiser Clydesdale P.
Hey, those are our people.
We used to call Stag that. We used to call it Belleville P water.
Yep.
When we lived in Belleville, they had a plant there.
Went right through Richland Creek.
Yeah. Oh, we got kind of a reddish sunset over
Oh,
there.
yeah, a little bit. It's going to be a pretty day tomorrow.
Yeah.
There was a little boy at the bikini contest last night.
Yeah.
Probably 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Had no business being there. That's one of the things I say. If you got little kids, don't bring them to a motorcycle rally. You got people drinking, you got people cussing, you got, people half dressed, not, showing more than they probably should show. And you're going to bring a little kid. This little kid came up on the stage where they did the bikini girls and they all hugged on him and he was fist bumping them and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, this kid's going to go back to school and do something stupid or talk about this. And they're going to have him as a sexual predator.
Somebody forgot their doggy bowl.
Bowser's going to be thirsty later. So there's Rick Rack and all their lights. I can't see. There's a girl. She wants to know if you want to put your hands where those hands are at. We're back over here at the stage. Jasmine Kane. Let's see. Scott says kids and dogs shouldn't be banned. Yeah, I agree with you. That's like today. Somebody had 2 little dogs, and one dog was 2 different people. And one dog got close to the other dog. I thought one of them was going to get ate. And it's like, and then somebody else had a dog on a chain, and the dog was like halfway across here. And it's like, somebody's going to trip over the stupid little dog, and the little dog is going to fly through like it's putting green. That's Jasmine Kane. You can hear there on the backside. So I don't know. Like I say, for me, I'm one of the big ones that says kids should not come to something like this. You know, if your kid's 15 or 16, it's a little bit better. But nowadays, the way the schools are and the way people are, you bring.
Every time I've been to Hooters, there's been little kids there,
Yeah.
and they let the Hooters girls
Yeah.
get all
But I'm
up
just
in
saying
there.
nowadays with the way society is, you can't get away with a lot of the things that you could when we grew up. Nowadays, you look at a girl too long, they'll throw you in jail. You're a sexual predator. I got another comment here from Ralph. Florida has crappy riding. Well, any riding is good riding. They just don't have any challenging riding. Let's put it that way. But I mean, they got some scenic riding you can do. Here we drove down to Destin, where McGuire's is, and it's a nice ride. You could take which we didn't do it this time because we were more set for time. But we went down before where you just keep going out and get closer to the coast. Go through all those little beachy towns, and those are nice. They're not so much traffic. Here we'll go over here. Bother Paul. We're live.
We're not.
You're not
We're
alive?
dead. We lost power.
Did you really?
Oh, are
Yes.
you kidding me?
No, we had 20 people here and like, okay, we're done. You can't see. We can't. Lost our register. Lost everything.
Across the street.
Yeah, we're done.
Did you call Chase? He's over there.
It's a text to him right now.
And Chris, they're both over
It
at
just
this
happened?
game.
10 minutes ago.
That's the problem with this grounds is it's overloaded. And,
They know that.
I know, but there's nothing they can do.
Well,
they
they
got
should
they got
add
one
more
generator.
They brought a generator
I've seen that.
and ran out of fuel.
Did it really?
Yeah. So
Is that why you ran out of power? 'Cause you ran out of fuel?
yeah.
You
So
got gas on your trailer?
yeah, we might have gas. We pour gas in a diesel generator. We don't have an issue.
You got a generator. Don't bring your generator with you?
Hopefully he'll call back soon.
Well, he's done now. Everybody got your flashlights out?
Probably would have saved another 30 minutes somewhere, but it's like
Well, next year you'll know to bring the generator.
Let's get it up and going for tomorrow, huh?
$700.
Just they charge you that much just for the electric? That's up on top of your rental. Days. That's high. They should give you a generator for that much money. But you sure ain't using, you probably aren't even using $100 with electric.
Looking at the ground.
So we sold a windshield today. Did I sell my windshield? Did he buy? The guy that was in here and he was asking about windshields. They went over and talked to him.
Maybe. I don't even know.
Oh. I was doing my sailing duties again. We sold at least 2 sets of Dakota gauges from you guys, came in and bought them. This is where we always get our digital gauges is here.
Windshield.
When you have power. You can put them in with a flashlight. You guys need to go buy them all headbands
That
next week.
might be a flashlight.
You need to get some headbands with go down to Harbor Freight. They got a sale going on now. Everybody they look at you and find. What they have done.
Huh?
What they have done.
Lights on the front,
Oh.
custom dynamics, windshield trim, and turn signals, I believe.
It works.
Oh, just the windshield trim?
Oh. Just the windshield trim.
Definitely looks like he's got.
What the hell?
There's Adam sent. We'll go over and put Adam on for any of you that are Adam fans. Let's see what the comment is first. So let me put my glasses on so I can see. Keep it up so you guys aren't looking at the dirt again. Come on. Oh, there we go. Tomcat. Walmarts are starting to look like a veterinarian office. People bringing in their dogs. China spy balloons. A few weeks ago, I rode around the lake.
Okeechobee.
There you go. I was disappointed. I was hoping to find a place to eat and look out over the water. I didn't find anything, but I can say that I rode it. There you go. That's right.
before, so I looked up the update. So I don't know.
Good morning, YouTube.
That's my line. Well, you didn't give me a chance to. Well, good morning, YouTube. See, it's not the same now. It's not the
You
same.
gotta do a goodie.
I'm under pressure.
You gotta do a goodie.
Well, good, but that's not right either. Just keep those engines running.
We caught him off guard. He was out of his modem. Here, we'll go play with Katie. Watch.
That's in the fall back here, right?
The Pating Nation's on.
That's west.
Oh, Pating.
No. No, but ding for you. You've been cut off.
She's not a Pating fan. So when you come here and see Katie, you always got to come in and say Pating to her because she'll be really happy. So remember, Amzo Adam, the magic word is Pating. She'll love it. We did that to her, I think about a year ago. A whole bunch of people came in and drove her crazy. All right, you want to put some of this stuff back in the trailer?
You're not gonna use nothing else?
I'm going to use my gimbal, and that's it.
We can say goodbye.
All right. Paul's saying goodnight. So with that, we're going to come over here and we'll set this phone down. And here, we'll go over here at Katie's and we'll do our ending here. Oh, we have a little light out. Look at the last comments and we'll end the show.
My toothpick still has taste.
She got a nicotine toothbrush.
No, it's a cinnamon one. They've got like infused with B12 and all kinds of stuff. They have nicotine ones and then they have like ones that are good for you. And it was cinnamon,
There you go.
spearmint,
We're back.
and
Bud Light is... Anyway, so Ralph's on. Good mechanics. Use Snap-on tools. Big Three. Bob, don't ask Adam about a Snap-on toolbox. Big Three. Bob Jam and Eli and love Budweiser. Brad says. Okay, so that we're going to wrap up the show tonight because we got to get back over there because in about 45 minutes, Leonard Skinner's coming on, and we got to see if we catch up with Rod again. He went in the VIP action, so we still got to see if we can get our VIP passes.
what?
Pating to the nation.
No, but
Pating.
dinging.
This is a fatigue-free zone.
That's right. Make sure you come. Tell Katie hi. Say Pating, and you won't even have to say you were from the Bob and Tam show.
Nope.
Just
Oh,
Pating. And also, another person that goes crazy on it is the Monkey Man. You go to the Monkey Man and tell him Pating when he's on a live, and he goes nuts too. So at that, we're going to leave you right here at Thunder Beach. We're actually at Frank Brown's Park, actually in Amsoil Adams' tent.
To be specific.
Yeah, got it all down. Play some Skinner. That's what we're going to hear tonight. Something like that.
Are you done?
Yeah. Wrap up the show.
So thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Love you all. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
And if all goes well, we may go on again tomorrow live. There we might go down. Maybe we'll go down to Goats, the Salty Goat, and film there. That's a wild, crazy place. Lots of bikes, lots of action. That'd be a great place to live from. See all the bikes going by. Them damn kids with their bikes.
There it goes.
Some people just never grow up. So with that, we're gonna leave you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. No, bye.
Toodles.
That's the end of the show. That's all, folks.